All right, y'all, and I am back. But recently, the New Jersey cast has been going at it, okay? And when I say they are mad, okay? First, I got to tell y'all, from watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey, I'm not messing with not one Italian ever in my life. Not one, baby. They go for it. I thought Real Housewives I thought Kenya did a lot. But either she fits in well with New Jersey or these ladies are just something else. But one of the main things is that I don't understand is why Teresa and her brother are going at it so hard. It actually kind of make me sad. I mean, for years, Melissa and Teresa had beef, and although Joe, which is Teresa's brother, would definitely have his wife's back, he remained neutral most of the time. Literally showing his love for the family and his sister. But it seems as though this season, his disdain for Teresa's new husband, Louis, is causing even more hate for Teresa. And y'all, you have to watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey. You probably have to go back a few seasons if it's gonna be a new show for you, to kind of see, okay, how Joe and his sister was. First of all, Joe is a family guy, period. And him and his sister was always close. His wife, Melissa, and Teresa, they did not get along a lot. I mean, throughout the seasons, they'd always have a little, little something going on with each other, but Joe kind of remained neutral. But these two, they aren't the only ones with beef, though. I just love me some Teresa, and no, it's not because she followed me on Twitter. Well, yeah, it is. But even with that, I just really didn't understand what was going on with them. But on top of the family feuds, these ladies have big beef amongst each other. And who you do not want to mess with is Margaret Joseph. She's something else. She is something, and that's when I say her and Kenya, I don't know, they wouldn't what, but I'm gonna even say Margaret is even beyond Kenya Moore from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, she is Taryn Jennifer, who was her friend at one time, and she was not friends with Teresa. This season they kind of made up. Margaret is not having it at all. I mean, I honestly don't think she will be returning this season. Jennifer, how bad Margaret has handled her. I mean, she spilled the beans on recently telling the ladies, because everybody thought Margaret was basically setting Teresa up on something, basically going back and forth with Teresa's now husband, his ex. She's been sending them to court and stuff like that, and Teresa felt like, even as far as brought her attorneys in and told the people that basically Margaret had something to do with it. So they went to this powwow, this dinner, and spilled the beans. Margaret was like, everybody coming in for me, but guess what? The real corporate here is Jen. And when I say oh man, I shouldn't have told. Spoiler! That's the very last show. So for those who haven't watched it, that quick spoiler. Yeah, basically Margaret is gonna tell all. Watch the very last show of this season with The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Y'all, these ladies hit below the belt when it comes to husbands, children. Heck, they even be setting each other up in court. I'm just there like, okay, ladies, enough already. Like, we gotta try something different. Let's go somewhere else. I mean, when it comes down to people going to court, I think enough is enough, right? Or when it comes down to like going to people exes, and then you want to talk about the exes and this and that, like, what is going on? Y'all hate me that much? Y'all this mad at me that y'all want to call in my ex? The main thing is the ex is the ex for a reason. Now, I do know that last season, Teresa's husband Louis, they were saying, not Teresa and Louis, but the cast, Margaret, her brother Joe, they were saying that basically Louis hired a private investigator to come out, find out more about these people. Louis denied this stuff. Even on the reunion last season, he never pulled out, and everybody pulling out papers. Look, if you come for me, this is what I got. Wait, first of all, relax. I'm gonna need everybody to just go ahead and do a little relaxation going on here, and calm it down, because this season they came back just from, hearing in the wind that this man had an investigator or a private investigator. They just came back so hard on them, and even with Teresa, and I'm just like, goodness gracious. But listen, those are not the only ones. Those just the only ones that I'm gonna talk about, because your girl don't be on too long, and we already took 26 minutes in. So do follow up. Do go to the Real Housewives. This season is the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Go ahead and get caught up. The Real Housewives period across the board. If you want to get your tea, and let me tell you one more thing about the Real Housewives that I learned is that it shows you that money don't have nothing to do with people and how they act, baby. These people be rich, wealthy, and still acting up, cursing you out, fighting, doing everything, jumping across the table, honey. It still go down. So, enjoy yourself.